Decision making. This is a big one. There's a few steps involved that are a little bit more, go in more depth than some of the other ones that we discussed. Again, Jeff, good to see you. So we're going to talk about decision making. There are a few steps to making a positive decision, a good decision. Growing up, you'll understand that you make a lot of decisions in your life, and whether they be positive or negative, and some of those decisions can ultimately make you who you are. So ultimately we want you to make the best possible decisions. So I'm going to talk to you about how to make those decisions. So step one, stop. Stop what you're doing. Stop and ask yourself if you want to actually go through with this. Stop and ask yourself, do I want to do this? If you don't stop and think about what you're going to do before you do it, you may act impulsively, recklessly. Now, what do I mean by impulsive? Impulsive means to act on desire or even emotions. Now think about what you've done in your life to where you acted impulsively. Was it a positive? Was it negative? Was the outcome positive or was it negative? Most of the time, people tend to, when they tend to act impulsively, it leads to negative consequences. And most of the time we regret those decisions, because if we went to step two and actually thought about the decision we were making before we did it, then ultimately we would have made a much healthier choice. So that is step two. Think about your decision. Is this decision one that's going to make me the happy, healthy, confident person I want to be? Think about what you want to see happen with this decision that you're making, with the result anyway. Picture your outcome. Is it something that you would be happy with? Remember I said visualize? So it's the same situation. Visualize what you're doing. But there's a little extra here. Now, when thinking about your decision, also think about what may be influencing this decision. You're young now. You're around a lot of kids. And, I mean, when you're doing something, are you being influenced by your friends? By other kids? Are you being influenced by emotions? Or by what you've seen on TV? Or something like that? Think about that. When we're young, we want to fit in. So there is a lot to deal with when making a decision that is more of influence on us as opposed to us ultimately making that decision. So once you thought about the decision, you realize that it's you, it's your own decision that you are making. to make you a better person. After you've considered all those situations, then it's a good idea to get to step 3. Act. Act on it. Do it. If you believe that what you're doing is good, do it. If you believe what you are doing, if you are acting on something other than others' influences, other than emotions that you may be feeling or something you saw on TV, act on it. Do it. If you think it's going to be positive for you, definitely do it. After you act on it, it takes us to the last step, reflection. Now think about that. Reflect on how you made your decision, how you came to the ultimate end game of this decision. Did you make the right decision? Now, if you did make the right decision, you would know. You'd be happier, you'd be confident, it'd be more positive, there'd be a positive situation because of it. But if you made a bad decision, don't get too down on yourself. People make mistakes all the time. The best possible thing is learning from that mistake. So think about how you could fix that situation. Think about next time you make that decision, how you can go about it a different way in order to fix it. Again, this is Jeff, thanking you for watching all these videos, and I can't wait to make the next one. Have a good day.